Alright, my people, are you still struggling on how to properly understand your market structure? Stay tuned to the end of this video because today I'll be teaching you guys on how to properly understand your market structure. As you already know, I still remain your own boy Abdul Fatai Ekfes Academy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from, or depends on the time you are seeing my video. So, like I said in my previous video, this year is going to be a year of discipline and consistency. Like I said, I'm still growing gradually. So while I grow, I want to be able to be putting out my content so my followers can learn and grow with me and we all grow together gradually. So without wasting much of your time, let's head over to my chart. All right. Now I did a sketch here. So let me just make it. All right. Now, when you hear of market structure, it simply means that direction of the market. Okay. Now, the market moves in three dimensions. Okay, it's either the market is an uptrend, is moving upward, or the market is a downtrend, moving downwards, or the market is consolidating, which is also known as the raging market. Okay, when a market is an uptrend, it will be giving us a series of higher high, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, breaking upward continuously. Okay, and when a market is a downtrend, it will be giving us a series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. That means it's a downtrend. And when a market is consolidating, which is also known as a ranging market, it will be giving us a series of lows, high, basing on support and resistance, no clear direction. Okay, now let's start with the uptrend. Okay, how to know if the market is an uptrend, because when you open your chart, the first thing you need to look out for is for you to know the bias, which is the direction of the market, right? Now we have a high here, which is the higher high. Oh no, we have a higher high here. We have a higher high here. All right, and we created a lower low here. All right, so now how do you know it's an uptrend? We have a break of structure. All right, this low gives us a break of structure by breaking the previous high, which is the higher high. That is the first sign of an uptrend. Okay, now we have a new higher high here. The market pulls back, which is the correction, by giving us a lower low, also giving us by giving us a lower low here. Also, oh right, let me put another one. Now lower low here, we have our new, sorry, higher low here, we have our new higher high, by also giving us another break of structure here, breaking the previous high. All right, we have another break of structure there. We have another new higher high here. All right, let's put this one here. Lower, higher low, higher low. Okay, now we have another new break of structure here. All right, the market gives us another new impulsive move that broke the previous higher high. That's another break of structure. That's just how to know an uptrend. And when you see the market is an uptrend, it's always advisable to always looking for buying opportunity. Okay, when the market is an uptrend, always look for buying opportunity. All right, because it's better for you to follow the trend. All right, okay. Now, you will agree with me, the market can't go upward. There is no market that is going one direction forever. There will be a time the market will change its movement, either temporary or a long time again. All right. So we have another new break of structure here. It's giving us breaking of structure upward continuously, and that is telling us that the market is still an uptrend. Okay. We have the last higher low here. Now look at what the market did. Okay, from this higher low we created a higher high. All right, look at what the market did. The market was supposed to give us another new higher low. All right, but look at what it did. It violated the previous higher low by giving us a market structure shift. Okay, yes, a market structure shift. You can also call it a change of character. It's fine. So this is the first sign of a reversal. Okay, where you see this higher low is validated. Okay, by giving us a market MSS, a market structure shift. You already know in your head that okay, this buy market has changed. The reading of the market has changed. Now you are no more looking for a buying opportunity. You are now positioning yourself looking for a selling opportunity, because the market will now continuously giving us a lower high, a lower low, by giving us a break of structure downwards, breaking the previous lower low. Okay, now continuously we are now having series of lower high. All right, lower high, lower low. Okay, lower high, lower low. Sorry, lower low, lower high, lower high. All right, giving us break of structure downwards. Okay, now we have a series of break of structure downwards, series of lower low, lower high. Okay, as you can see, like I said, when the market is an uptrend, you always look for buying opportunity, and when the market is a clear downtrend, you always looking for selling opportunity. So you trade with the trend. All right, so you see the market, when the market got here again, giving us a break of structure, putting a lower low here. Look at what the market did. Is change. It gives us a market structure shift again by validating the last lower high. Okay, mainly seeing this, what did it to what does this tell us? It tells us that the reading of the market has changed again. Okay, we are no more looking for a selling opportunity. We just need to position ourselves for buying opportunity now, because the market will start giving us series of higher high, series of lower high, higher high, sorry, series of higher low, higher high, continuously like that. Okay, that's just us to know the direction of the market. Now the third way the market moves is by consolidating. Okay, or you can also call it a ranging market. When the market is consolidating, for me, I always stay out of the market because it doesn't have a clear direction. All right, now when the market is consolidating, we'll be passing on resistance, coming back to the support, going back to the resistance, coming back to the support continuously until the market gives us a break, maybe upward or downward. So that will give us a clear direction of the market. Okay, now let's go to the charts and look for a practical example. Which chart am I going to use now? All right, let me just use this one. All right, so looking at this chart, you can see it's a clear downtrend. How do you know it's a clear downtrend? By giving us a break of structure downwards. Okay, all right, let me put it here. BOS, a break of structure, and printing a lower high here, lower high, and giving us a lower low. Lower low there. Okay, now you see we have a lower high here giving us a break of structure downwards. We have a lower low here. We're having a correction which is pullback. We also have an impulse move that broke the previous lower low, giving us a lower, another lower low. Okay, having a correction which is the pullback, giving us another lower low, having a correction which is the lower high, giving us another lower low, having a structure again pulling back, giving us the correction which is the lower high. Now it's creating another lower low. Okay, that's just how to know the direction of the market. This is a clear downtrend. Okay, and as you can see, like I said before, when the market is a clear downtrend, it's always advisable for you to trend with the market, always waiting and positioning yourself for a selling opportunity. Okay, now let's go and look for a buying example. Which correct? Let me just go. All right. So as you can see, we have a very clear buying a structure here. Okay, clear uptrend example. All right, now we have a break of structure. Let me just start this from here. We have a break of structure upward. Have a break of structure upward. All right, now we have a higher low here. Have a higher low there, and we have a higher high here. Have a higher high there. As you can see, we have a break of structure here, telling us that okay, the break of structure upward, telling us that okay, the market is an uptrend. We have a higher high there. Now we have a higher low here. We have a new higher high. All right, from here to here we have a new higher high. Okay, by breaking the previous higher high, okay, giving us a break of structure. All right, we have a new higher low here. We have a new higher high here. We're also breaking the previous higher high, giving us a break of structure. We have another new higher low here. We have a new higher high here. Okay, we have a new higher low here. We have a new higher high here. Continuously, as you can see, you see, continuously giving us break of structure upward. All right, like I said before, where the market is a clear uptrend, we always look for a buying opportunity. Okay, where the market is an uptrend, we always do what? Looking for a buying opportunity. All right, so it's always advisable. All right, now the third one is, let's look for a range chart. um let's look for a range chart. Okay, let me just use it as an example. We have a little range in here. Okay, from this, we have a little range here. From here, I think from there. All right, now as you can see, you will see the market is bouncing on resistance, pulling back to support, from support to resistance, pulling back to support, from support to resistance. Okay, pulling back to support. All right, so, and this is just a ranging market. For me, I always say it's always advisable to stay out when the market is ranging until the market gives you a clear direction of the buyers. All right. Now look at what the market did. The market clearly broke upward by giving us a break of structure, you see. And when you see this break of structure, the next thing you need to know is that, okay, the market has given us a clear direction. It's now an uptrend. You only now need to position yourself to be looking for buying opportunity. Look at what it did. It now pulls back to the support and giving us another break of structure, which is the higher high, breaking the previous high continuously. So that's just it. If you watch this video to this end, kindly subscribe, share, hit the bell icon, so whenever I drop a good content like this, you will be the first to know. I learn, I grow, I share. You will learn together, I will grow together. All right. So stay tuned, stay blessed. See you in my